All right, guys, we are live. Check this out. If you love sweets, I'm gonna show you three sweets. Not like there are more than three sweets, but I'm gonna show you three sweets that reduce inflammation. Many of you are struggling to get your best physique because of inflammation. But you need to understand, we all love food. Like who here loves food? Especially sweets. I love sweets. I love sweets. Like yesterday I was having chocolate. Sunday I was having two scoops of ice cream. But remember, if you don't know exactly how to incorporate all the sweets in your food, in your meals correctly, and at the same time you don't know the best foods that will help reduce your inflammation, including some sweets, you're gonna feel lost. You're gonna screw up everything. I'm gonna show you today sweets you can buy already. Next time that you go to the supermarket, buy these three sweets here. You're gonna love it. Let me just check here who is online because I'm gonna check right here, guys. Who is online with me? Let me see who is here. Tell me if you love sweets. I want to see who loves sweets and who don't love sweets at all. Tell me here. Tiago, I'm addicted to sweets. Tell me here. I'm addicted to sweet. Margaret, what's up? How are you? Tell me here, guys. I'm checking your comments. Who here always sabotage their results because of sweet? They don't know how to adjust their sweets in their food. They always sabotage their results. Miriam said, I love sweets. Nikki said, I love sweets. Have a very large sweet tooth. I'm Portuguese, so I feel like I have to eat sweets every day. Remember, guys, I'm going to tell you three sweets that will help reduce your inflammation. Let's go straight to the point because I don't want you to miss this. Check this out. Tiago, what's the first one? First sweet that you can incorporate in your diet, in your meals. I'm going to tell you even the best time of the day that's going to be good for you. By the way, if my audio is fine, let me know, okay? I want to make sure that the audio is fine. Check this out. Sweets, the first one. I'm going to put right here. The first sweet is called pomegranate. Who here loves pomegranate? Yeah, why is that? Because remember, guys, you get the sugar from the fruit. It's gonna have sweet taste. You can add in many desserts that you're gonna eat. If you have that desire to have sweets, pomegranate you can add in many different situations. Yeah, why is that? Look at that. A meta-analysis. I'm going to show the meta-analysis here. How crazy it is. Meta-analysis published. Let me show you here. Crazy what happens when you eat sweets like pomegranate you put in your nutrition plan. Why? Because nowadays we know. Look at this. Paper published in 2023. Recent paper. Look at that. Look at me here. The effects of pomegranate consumption on inflammatory and oxidative stress, biomarkers in adults, a systematic review and meta-analysis. So it means that's not like a poor paper. It's a really renowned paper. Tiago, how does this work? Guys, pomegranate, we know nowadays that it reduces oxidative stress. Why do you really need to know this? Because you have your cell. Look at that. Can you guys see this? This is your cell. Every single time that you are increasing oxidative stress, you have a lot of, for example, one of the ways for you that you are having oxidative stress is when you have a lot of free radicals. Like this, check it out. You have free radicals in your cells. It starts increasing, building up free radicals. The more free radicals, the more your immune system will come and check what's going on. Your immune system, I'm going to put immune system. The soldiers will check the cell, say, hey, there are too many free radicals here. Let's keep checking what's going on with this cell. Every single time that the cell is accumulating a lot of free radicals, the oxidative stress is increasing. Guess what's going to happen? Every single time that happens, the cell will look like this. Check it out. The cell will look like this. Like do you know, have you guys already seen a fruit when it's really like really old fruit and that becomes dark? like crazy, really dark, and then you can see already some bacteria. This is a lot of oxidative stress, oxidation. The fruit's completely oxidized. Imagine this happening with your cells. Many of you are increasing inflammation because the oxidation is increasing, and your cell look like that. If the cell inside your bodies are looking like this, forget it. Your immune system will attack your cells, and this will increase your inflammation. Tiago, one of the foods that will help reduce that oxidative stress. What is that? Pomegranate. That's why I'm telling you, pomegranate will be amazing for that. Amazing for that. Can you guys understand that, right? I'm checking here. Yummy sweet. Yeah, we all love sweet, guys. My favorite thing, someone said. I love chocolate and ice cream, by the way. But remember this, pomegranate will be a powerful tool. I just showed a recent paper, meta-analysis showing the power of pomegranate to reduce inflammatory markers and oxidative stress. This is crucial you understand. Tell what else? Tell me another one. Another one. Look at that, guys. Many of you are not buying. Many of you are not utilizing. What is that? Pineapple. If you cook pineapple, it becomes even sweeter, even more sweet. Write this down. Pineapple. No idea. Tiago, why is that? Why pineapple is powerful to reduce inflammation? Write this down. Because of a compound called bromelain. Write this down. Because of bromelain. Guys, bromelain is a powerful enzyme that now another paper. I'm going to show you papers here that it's always science-based. It's not my guess. It's science. It's science. Look at that. A paper with the title of the paper is Bromelain, a review of its mechanism, pharmacological effects, and potential applications. So what the scientists found out is because when you are consuming foods high in bromelain, like pineapple is sweet. You have the sugar, the fructose, especially it becomes even more sweet when you cook them. Bromelain helps reduce biomarkers of inflammation. Like what, Thiago? This paper showed that it reduced. Guys, look at that. It's crazy, 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 crazy. You don't want to miss this at all. Look at that. Every single time that you go to your doctor, let me show you this. Look at this. Every single time that you go to your doctor, it's here. You know that your doctor, one of the markers that your doctor will check will be what? CRP. CRP is C-reactive protein. One of the markers to check acute inflammation. Don't confuse. Tiago, are you saying to me, if I check my CRP levels, if it's low, it means only that acute inflammation is okay, but it doesn't mean that it's measuring chronic inflammation, and that's the dangerous one, the most dangerous one? Yes. So only checking your CRP is not enough to dictate if you have inflammation or not. Be careful with that. Many doctors, traditional ones, you go to them, they just see one marker of inflammation. That's acute, that's not chronic. They say, no, don't worry, you don't have any inflammation. Be careful. Go to another doctor, a doctor that's studying constantly and know that stuff. Otherwise, you're going to feel super confused with many doctors, many GPs that are just want to retire fast. Go to a great doctor. So remember this, CRP, levels. Another thing, interleukin 6 is another, interleukin 6 and TNF alpha. Guys, write this down. This is the one, look at that. This is the one, some of the markers that these sweets, based on the papers that I'm telling you here, they found out that even pomegranate, it reduced CRP levels. How crazy is that? The CRP levels can reduce. So acute inflammation by having pomegranate, because of all the compounds that you find there, really powerful compounds that reduce the CRP levels. Crazy. And when you have pineapple, one of the main functions of bromelain is because it can help digest your food, especially carbs. That's why, for example, in my program, my clients, those clients who are having digestive issues, I always recommend one specific digestive enzyme. Any client who check one of the enzymes that is inside, it's bromelain. It's bromelain. Why, Thiago? Because I want to make sure that my clients are succeeding, will succeed, and are doing the right stuff. That's why the one that I recommend, it's already included bromelain. Bromelain, the compound that you find in pineapple. Are you eating pineapple or not? That's the question. I know someone, she's addicted to pineapple. She eats pineapple almost every day. Pineapple is amazing. Another thing, Thiago, tell me, guys, remember, in this paper talking about bromelain, they found out that when you are consuming, like because of bromelain that you find in pineapple, interleukin 6 as well reduces. How crazy is that? Thiago, what is interleukin 6? Guys, write this down. Every single time that your, let me put here, reduces. Interleukin 6 reduces and TNF alpha reduces. These are molecules that are released from your immune cells. And these molecules, they create inflammation in your tissues. Any part of your body. For example, if your cell, remember what I told you about your cell? If your cell are sick, getting sicker, you already feel that you have low energy. You already feel that the motivation is not there anymore. You feel fatigued already. You are having insomnia. You already have a hormone imbalance. High chances of your cells, instead of looking like this, healthy cell, your cell can look like this. Look at that. Look at that. Looks like an old fruit that's outside the fridge for 1 month. Looks like an old fruit that's cut and that's outside the fridge for 1 month. It's completely oxidized, really oxidized. A lot of bad stuff here. Boom, boom, boom. What's going to happen? When this happens, your immune cells will release these guys here, interleukin 6, and will release TNF alpha. They come to this area around the cell and they will damage, they will attack. And then another immune cell called macrophage will literally eat them. They will clean. It's the process of cleaning, of eating a sick cell. All this process is happening inside of you, maybe in your liver. In some people, maybe this is happening in their brains. That's why they're forgetting a lot of stuff. Why, Thiago? Because we have an immune cell that also increases inflammation or reduces, depending on how active it is, called microglia that you find inside your brain. That's why many of you have neuroinflammation. Are you forgetting a lot of stuff? You struggle to concentrate. You are losing focus. You are really struggling to remember something from 5 years ago. Long-term memory is bad. Short-term memory is getting worse. Red flag. Maybe you can have neuroinflammation. Just by not sleeping enough, you can start increasing neuroinflammation. Microglia, it's a powerful cell that's a part of your immune cell. They are always protecting you against bacteria, to avoid bacteria and viruses getting in your brain. But every single time cells are sick or you're creating a lot of oxidative stress in your neurons, microglia will attack, and then you start feeling that brain fog like crazy, going crazy. That's why I'm telling you. Sweets like that help reduce that inflammation. Thiago, what else? What else that can papers are finding out that reduce inflammation because it can help these markers of inflammation to reduce? What else? I'm going to show you, but let me, before I talk the third sweet that reduce inflammation, remember that you need to make sure that you are digesting your carbs, your protein, your fat correctly. Bromelain is a powerful enzyme